Welcome back. Today an event is taking place in Sioux Falls that will allow you to combine reading with some incredible desserts. This morning we're joined by Claire Jeanson to talk a little bit more about the event. So kind of tell us how this all works together and how they kind of combine.
Yep, so it's tonight at the Oakview Branch Library at 5 p.m. It's two separate parts, so there's the reading portion and then the eating portion. For the read it, you can choose from a menu of different books and then sample the themes. You'll take notes on any you find interesting, and then at the end of the night you can check them out if we have them available or put them on hold.
Okay.
The eat it portion is you make a dessert based on a book that you've been inspired by, and then you compete with other culinary artists in different categories. The winners are chosen by the people in attendance, and then they each get a trophy and bragging rights, of course.
Oh my gosh, awesome. So how did the event, this idea start up? How did you guys come up with this?
Yep, so I was looking through popular adult programming for libraries, because at our branch specifically, we generally focus more on kids in the library than we do on adults, even though reading is important for both age groups. And there is an edible book competition that happens across other systems, and I thought it was super interesting to be able to incorporate that into our programs as well.
Okay. How many years have you been doing this, or is this the first?
This is my first year.
Oh wow. I guess kind of what do you expect then as far as the kind of desserts to come in, I guess turnout?
Yep, the registration is required, so right now I think there's about 12 people signed up to come to the event. They can either just do the reading portion or the eating portion, but so far everybody has signed up to make something. It's in the past, when you look at the other events at different library branches, you'll see that it's either super intricate dragons and buildings based on the books they've read, and sometimes it's just a cover of the book in cake form.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I guess how do you expect, the turnout to be as far as, getting people out there and reading? I guess how is that important for you guys?
Yep, so reading is super important for the community, one, to keep literacy up, and then you can learn through reading, either fiction, nonfiction, whatever you find interesting. Knowledge is important for everybody, so having availability to all of that is important for the community. And then events like these are super important to keep people interested in reading while also providing a creative outlet to the community.
And this is completely free for people to do?
Yes.
Awesome. And then how do they sign up if people are interested in going today?
Yep, so they can visit our website, siouxlandlib.org/events, and then they can put in their information. A library card is not required to attend. And then they just put in whether or not they'd like to compete in the food portion or just reading.
Are you bringing a dessert is my question for you.
I'm a terrible cook, so no.
So kind of for books, I guess, then you just pick kind of a book to read, talk about, kind of, how does that part go?
Yep, so the menus have different themes to them. For example, this one is nonfiction biographies. Okay. There's about 10 books on each one. We provide the title, the author, and then a short description. We also did book talk famous ones and LGBTQ, in addition to just general fiction and poetry and stuff like that.
Awesome. Is there any other, events kind of on the horizon that you guys are also running?
Yep. Next week we do have some monarch butterfly programs coming up. There's one on Tuesday and Thursday for K through 5, and then Saturday for adults at the Ronning branch.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Claire.
Thanks for having me.